Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, the lucky mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for the mid-month psychic tarot update for June 2021. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, because that way you'll get a more complete and clear picture of what's to come for you in this middle part of June of 2021. Remember, some months your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. So now on to your mid-month psychic tarot update. And first I'm starting with the sign of Aries. So Aries, the first card that you got in your reading today is the Devil. And the Devil is dealing with addictions. You could be addicted to an unhealthy relationship, trapped or bound to an unhealthy relationship, or addicted to something, anything, overeating, spending money, drugs, alcohol, smoking cigarettes, whatever. This could also symbolize somebody else that you're connected to that has problems with addictions as well. I feel that some of you Aries are kind of like fighting with some kind of conflict or some kind of demons within yourself. So this to me feels like a battle going on within you. You want more clarity. You want things to be clear and concise, and you may not feel like they are. You may feel like there's a lot of cloudiness, especially going on internally in you, in your mind. You're really going to be able to see the dark side of people and the light side of people. So darkness and light are going to be really obvious to you, and not just in situations going on out in the world or in jobs or places like that, but specifically in people. You're really going to see it. Some of you want to stay in a situation or a relationship that really is not good for you, and this is part of your dilemma that you're pondering or cloudy or thinking about. Not for all of you, but some of you. But remember, I said it could be a situation like a job, or it could be a relationship. I'm sorry, I've got some kind of speck of something on my glasses. Some of you Aries may be kind of on edge where you want to hold somebody accountable for something that they've said or done. You're trying to hold your tongue, and you may not want it to get the better of you, but some of you, you may not be able to keep a lid on it. You may just have to say what you feel. Some of you Aries may also be trying too hard to please someone. Could be a boss, could be a spouse, could be kids, could be, I don't know, somebody you're trying to impress, but it may not really be going the way that you want. It may be kind of like a moot point, like backfiring on you. So be careful of like going out of your way, trying to please. Try not to be too much of a people pleaser. Now you got the Page of Cups next. So the Page of Cups is a water sign person. This is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising sign. Could be you. If you have a rising or a moon sign, that's a water sign. It could be a child. Pages can be children. Pages can be messengers. This would be a messenger about emotions. It could be an adult that's immature or young at heart. You may feel like something's incomplete, either with the Page of Cups or in you if you are a water sign, sun, or moon or rising sign, or if you're born on the cusp of Aries and Pisces. For some of you, this is you, and you're trying very hard to keep things emotionally together. It's almost like, I feel like you want some kind of like facts and figures, cold hard facts or evidence or figures before you can move on with something. So some of you may feel like, hey, I'm cloudy over here with the Devil card. I don't know what to make about these people or situations, but your emotions are getting the better of you. And you're like, I don't want to make any decisions or moves forward until I get the cold, hard facts. You could have a water sign person that's being very compelling and trying to get you to believe in them or have faith in them in some regard. And there's shifting sands going on here with the Page of Cups. Sometimes the Page of Cups wants one thing, one day or 1 week or 1 month, and then the sands shift and change, and then they want something else. Now, again, some of you could be the Page of Cups, but for some of you, this is somebody you're dealing with. This could be somebody that you're dealing with that wants, how can I got to say the word right, to be anonymous. They may not want their name on anything. They may not want their name out there, what they're doing to be out there in the world, or something they've created, or something they've told you anonymously. Because I get that anonymous feeling, like they want to be anonymous. You may feel a little challenged by the Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Page of Cups. I misspoke. Sorry, human error. Page of Cups. Because they may be trying to like convince you, coerce you, or back you into a corner and get you to do something. So I hope these messages were of help to you. Now on to the sign of Taurus. And the first card for you, Taurus, is the Wheel of Fortune. The other sign that got the Wheel of Fortune is Libra. So the Wheel of Fortune is the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor, planets in the heavens, spirit guides around you, bringing you karmic good fortune. Could also be a karmic cycle ending and a new karmic cycle beginning. It could also mean ups and downs of karma. You're starting to see the writing on the wall, Taurus, what you need to do. It's like if you were confused in the past or like uncertain about something, it's like it's going to be crystal clear to you now to move forward. And it's also like you don't have to worry about old baggage that maybe, this could be emotional baggage or relationship baggage or family baggage or a combination that you've been dragging along for a while. So I feel like some of these eclipses, the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius in May, and this solar eclipse in Gemini in June, I feel like these eclipses are like clearing out old baggage for you so you can move forward better. And you're going to have a real clear picture. My guides are saying the writing's on the wall. Some of you Tauruses may need to brush up on your studies about something. Could be about finances. Maybe you want to brush up on the stock market or financial investing. It could have something to do with your job or career. Maybe you started some program before of study, and because of the events that went on out in the world, you had to bring it to a halt, and now you're going to want to start it again. Some of you Tauruses are going to be learning about new healing modalities. So if you're interested in learning Reiki or other types of healing, or maybe, Western medicine, or it could even be, natural medicine. Some of you may have to take a class or course over again. This may be because maybe you didn't pass before, or it got cut off because of what was going on in the world and it stopped, or you just want to brush up on it. Some of you are going to be breaking into a new field, and this could be why your studying comes up for you. Maybe you're breaking into a new career field. You may even be studying ancient texts, going back in history. And remember, these readings apply to Taurus sun, moon, or rising sign. So the card you have with it is the 10 of Pentacles, which is financial abundance coming to you could be through an inheritance, could be a raise, could be you and your partner working together to bring more money into the family situation and building up your family lineage more with better finances. You could be winning money. You could be getting a gift of cash from a family member. Some of you Tauruses are breaking through some barrier where you wanted to make more money and you couldn't do it. So like, it could have been like you wanted to move ahead, climb up the ladder, but situations out in the world or bosses or coworkers or other people, or even stuff to do with yourself. Maybe you didn't have enough knowledge and expertise, and that's maybe why you need to study. You couldn't break through trying to break through some barrier of where you would get money, breaking through a barrier. So money is coming to you. Some of you get a family inheritance or some kind of money that comes to you from your family, but I feel many of you will see that in the end of July. Some of you are going to have prosperity and abundance that's going to open up and flow to you because a partner that you're connected to gets some kind of raise, opportunity, or money comes up to you through your partner. If it's not you directly, it's happening to you through your partner. Some of you may hold out for higher pay. So if you're looking for a job and you get some offers on the table, you may be like maybe you have a job right now and you're dissatisfied with it. And you're going to look around for another job and you may get some offer, but you may feel like, you know what? No, as much as I want to leave this job, I'm holding out for higher pay. Some of you, money could come to you through a male figure that passes away. If you don't see it in July, this could happen for some of you Tauruses, sun, moon, or rising sign in the month of October. Some of you may even be going through like old records of accounts, and you're going to find that there was some money, that it could be in an estate. Maybe there was an account that you and your siblings or you didn't know existed, and you're going to find it. Or it could even be your own account that you like totally forgot. Like, hey, I had this savings account I didn't even remember. Or I had this stock that was given to me when I was a kid and I totally forgot all about it. And it's been sitting there, you know, going up and down all these years. You never know. So I hope these messages were of help to you. Now on to Gemini. Hey Gemini, the first card you have is Six of Rods. So this is victory after a battle or of being victorious in something. Some of you Geminis are really opening up to new ideas and new inspirations. And this could be happening because of the eclipse that happened on June 10th in your sign, the solar eclipse in Gemini. Some of you are going to be the leader, the one in charge of some kind of campaign. So it could be a political campaign. It could be a sales campaign. It could be some personal campaign of some sort. They use the word campaign, so I'm giving you the words my guide said to me. But let's just trim it down. You're going to be a leader or be in charge of something. And you're going to be carrying a lot of things with you. I get carrying a lot of things with you and gravitating towards new people. But the things I feel like you're carrying with you is knowledge, wisdom, experience, plans and ideas. I don't really feel it's like literal stuff unless you're literally moving, which it could be for some of you. But I also get gravitating and working with and meeting or socializing with new people comes up here for you. Some of you are going to stop investing your money in something. So maybe it's personal things you like to buy for yourself. Maybe you're like, I'm not investing my money in that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. Or maybe it's a stock or the bond market or cryptocurrency or you know, property. I don't know, but it's like, I get for some of you Geminis, you're not going to be investing in something anymore. Now, that could also be emotionally investing. Maybe it's a friendship or a love relationship or a family relationship that you're like, you know what, I'm not investing my energy in that anymore. So it's either money investing or emotional investing or energy investing. Some of you Geminis are going to finally have, my guides are saying, the rite of passage, proving that you were right about something. So something that you were like maybe saying to your friends or your family or saying out into the world, you are going to get the confirmation or vindicated that something you were stating was correct. It could even be to one person. You were like, I'm telling you, da, da, da. And the person was like, no way, no way. And then it's going to be proven that you were correct. You'll be victorious in something you were saying and that maybe people didn't believe in or had opposition to you. So the next card, that's kind of funny that I just said that, because look what you got next. 7 of Rods. 7 of Rods is holding back negative energy coming at you. It can also be closing the door on negative communication, taking the moral high ground in a situation. You know, I feel like Geminis have had to put up with a lot of like propaganda. Where's the propaganda been coming at you, Gemini? Where? Has it been coming from your friends and family? Has the propaganda been coming from out in the world? Has the propaganda been coming from coworkers and employers? I don't know. It'll be different for all of you. You may really have an awakening where you see how some things were levied against you and you don't like it. But remember what I said in the 6 of Rods card, you're going to get vindicated, or something you said all along was right, or you'll get proven right. So keep that in mind with the 7 of Rods card. There's new opportunities coming in here for Geminis to flourish. They're saying flourish and grow and also create interest. So there's something that Geminis are going to be flourishing about in June and maybe beyond. And creating interest, meaning other people will be interested in what you're creating, what you're speaking, what you're saying, what your creative projects are, what work you're doing, whatever it is, where you're putting your own Gemini stamp on it. And there's going to be people that are going to be interested in it. They're going to be gravitating towards it and showing it's generating interest from others. There's some people, Gemini, you are going to have to stop communicating with them entirely. Now, where is that going to be? I don't know. It's a general reading here, Gemini. I'm not privately reading you. So who is it? Is it family members? You're going to have to be like, I'm done communicating with you. Friends? Maybe you're at odds with friends, or an ex or a love partner. I don't know where it's going to lie, but you're definitely going to quit communicating with some people here. Someone or some people. So I hope this reading was of help to you. Now on to the sign of Cancer. Cancer, you have 2 people cards in your reading. The first one you have is the King of Pentacles. So this is an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you, Cancer, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an earth sign. That is possible. You may have some kind of like secret tryst or secret dealings with the King of Pentacles. Or they could be secretive about things, because I do get for some of you, the King of Pentacles tells you one thing, but is doing another. So that comes up for some of you. And you have to be careful that the King of Pentacles isn't leading you astray. What do you really know about the King of Pentacles? Is it somebody you know really well? I mean, they could be leading you astray even if you know them really well. But if you don't know them really well, they could be still leading you astray. they may be kind of trying to take advantage of you in some way. They could be manipulating you, controlling you. Now, for some of you, this could be somebody that's watching overprotectively of you. That could be your father. For some of you, this is somebody that's trying to gain a lot of traction with some work that they're doing or creating, or money that they're investing. It could be a spouse to you, or a boss to you, or I don't know. Could be you, if this is your rising sign or a moon sign for you. I get that they could be really getting ready to sell a lot of things and do well in sales, or some business that they own, or products or services that they sell could really be getting ready to stepping up the game here. For some of you, this could be somebody that wants to take you out and maybe wants to date you. See, when the court cards come up, when the people cards come up, you're going to have to sift through these messages to see which apply to you, because many people watch these videos and, this King of Pentacles can't be the same exact person for all of you. This could also be somebody, a earth sign person, that's kind of taking a lot of liberties in a way where they're kind of like taking advantage of you in some way, of your good nature, or of your generosity, your kindness, your good nature. I don't know. So I'm getting a mixed bag here with the King of Pentacles for you. I'm sorry, that's what happens. So the next card you have is the Queen of Rods, another people card. Another court card for you, Cancers. That makes it more confusing. But you've got the Queen of Rods, which is a fire sign person. This is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign. That's a fire sign, or if you're born on the Cancer-Leo cusp. This is somebody that I feel like is a positive influence for the most part. Like, also I get that looking over you, looking after you energy, watching out for you, taking care of you, being protective of you, which I did pick up at one point with the King of Pentacles, but that was brief. So I get it here for some of you with the Queen of Rods. They may be a strong motivator to you. They may feel like you need to do more. They may feel you need to do better. You need to do more. This could be a parent to you. This could be a teacher or a mentor also. You may feel like their expectations of you may be a little off base and a little too high. So this could be a significant other to you, a parent, a boss, because I feel like you feel like their expectations are too high. For some of you, this Queen of Rods is somebody that's trying to heal a broken heart. They've put up with a lot of nonsense with somebody that they are in a relationship with. They could have been abused by their significant other. So maybe they have to leave, or this is why the broken heart energy, maybe they left. This could be a sister to you or a dear friend. They may be working through some old issues, and they may feel like to you, they may look to you like they're standing still. That doesn't mean they are standing still, but from your perspective, you may feel like their life is stuck or not moving forward. This could be somebody that you're very close to, a friend, a love partner, or a sibling or a friend that is crying on your shoulder. And, because I get this broken heart energy. So I'm sorry, Cancer, to tell you that, because it's confusing with the people card. So I recommend you listen to it again. And if you know your rising sign or moon sign, I highly recommend you watch it. Watch both of those, because when the people cards show up, it makes it, more challenging to see what messages are going to apply to you. So I hope these messages were of help to you. Now on to the sign of Leo. Hey Leo, you got Queen of Swords first. This is an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun, moon, or rising sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign. That's an air sign. The Queen of Swords is somebody that you may be dealing with them where they're digging in deep and they may have triggered something in you. You may want them to tell it to you like it is and be straight with you, but then when you get that information, it may not sit well with you and you may not know what to do with it. As much as you want them to be straight with you and tell you the truth or where they stand, you may not really like the truth once you get it from them. They may look at you like they may think you're a narcissist. They may think you're a complainer. So basically, they could be like harshly judging you right now in the middle of June. You may feel like they're kind of sarcastic. You may feel like they're a bit of a wiseacre. You may feel like the Queen of Swords is trying to make you feel guilty. Or maybe trying to hold you accountable for something. And they may be really scrutinizing you and watching you like a hawk and to see what you're doing, what you're saying. And be prepared, because if you deal with them in June going into July, they're going to be very direct and to the point. They're not going to, I feel like they're not going to mince words with you. You may even feel like they are somehow undermining you. So this could be somebody that you work with and you feel like, oh, they're watching what I'm doing, they're undermining me, they want to get me fired, or they want me to look bad to the boss or to the other employees. Or this could be somebody, you have a friendship or a relationship of another kind that is trying to do those things. Doesn't just have to be at work. The card you have with it is the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is, to me, a paternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, protecting you, giving you ideas and inspirations that could feel like they're yours, but they could actually be coming from the Emperor. This could also be a strong male figure in the living, a father, a grandfather, a great-grandfather, someone like a father figure to you, a boss, uncle, a brother. But could even be a strong male figure you're having to deal with in some other way that's not related to you. You know. I feel that some of you have a strong male figure that's going through a bombastic time in their life right now. Because right now I'm seeing the Tower card in my head, even though the Tower card didn't show up here. So I feel like the Emperor is going through some kind of drastic shifts and changes. And a bombastic time in their life. This could be a father to you or a strong male figure in your life. If they're still living, they may feel like they want to be around you more, see you more often, or you may feel that way about them, like you want them around you more. But I see it more like they want to be around you more. They think you should be around more. You may be worried about them. I feel like you're also very conscious about not wanting to get on their bad side or not cross them in any way. So they really feel to me like either a spouse, a husband, a spouse, a boss, or a father is the three main things that how they come up to me. The Emperor, you know, this has come up quite a bit in these readings. Kind of surprising, but because I don't usually hear this, but I've heard it a couple of times already. The Emperor could be trying to protect you or shield you from something. It could be, maybe there's something wrong with the Emperor, and they're like, oh man, I'm not telling Leo that, or they're going to go off the rails or be too upset. I don't know what they're trying to protect you from. But, you know, this has come up in some of the other signs where somebody's trying to protect somebody. And you're getting it here from the Emperor for some of you. I feel like there's a lot of things that are falling apart or going wrong with the Emperor. And you know what? If they're a boss to you, they may not want you to know that because you work for them, you know, or they don't want you to think like they don't have their act together and that they can't handle what's going on. So they may want to look like everything's fine and they're the pillar of strength, and they may not want you to know the troubles they're having. Maybe their marriage is falling apart. Maybe they're having health issues. Maybe they're having big financial burdens come down around them. So again, you got to sift through this, see what you think, who this emperor is to you. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. Now on to the sign of Virgo. Hey Virgo, you got the Wheel of Fortune, and the other sign that got it was Taurus. Now, if you are a Taurus, just listening to this, I accidentally said that Libra was the other sign that got it, and it wasn't. It's Virgo and Taurus both got the Wheel of Fortune in this mid-month Psychic Tarot update. This is the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor, the planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you, conspiring to give you karmic good fortune. It could also be the ups and downs of karma. It could also be a karmic cycle ending, so a new karmic cycle can begin. You are over and done with something that has been going on and going on and going on in your life. And for some of you, I feel it's a career or a business or a job. But for some of you, it could be a relationship. But I get like you're done with it over and over. You're done with it. And I get this feeling like you can't stand being pigeonholed into something. Like, you know, maybe you don't want the marital status of I'm pigeonholed as I'm married, or I'm pigeonholed that this is my career and this is my job, or I'm pigeonholed that I'm the one that does this or that. You don't want that. You don't want to be put in one spot. Some of you are trying to heal from an emotional upheaval or breakup or some emotional relationship situation that's kind of beating you up or driving you crazy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. That could be with one of your kids, one of your siblings, with a parent, with a boss. I get like, I'm getting out of here. I'm taking on new work, new business, new clients, or new something. You're taking on any one of those things. And you may feel like you want to do something where you can shift gears at a moment's notice because you may feel stuck. You may feel stuck with your life or your career or lack of a career. You just may feel like, I want to do something where maybe you want a career or a job where it's like different every day, you know, where it's not the same clients, the same people, the same duties, the same hours, the same, like, you don't want that. You want to be able to shift gears and shift and change, which may sound odd for an earth sign. I don't know if Virgos, I know my mother was a Taurus, so I know my mother, may she rest in peace. She wasn't one to want to shift and change and move, but I don't know if Virgos are that way or not, but I get that energy of like, you want stuff to be different. So what you have next with this card is the Page of Rods, and the Page of Rods is a fire sign person. This is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising sign. This could be you, Virgo, if you're born on the Leo-Virgo cusp. It could also be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's a fire sign. This card can be a child to you because pages can be children. Pages can be also messengers, and if this is a messenger, it could be about business or enterprise or communications. There's somebody in your family that's about to jump ship, leave, or change gears. Now, for some of you, that sounds like you, because that's what it sounded like with the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be you. And they may be wanting to communicate with you and tell you, I have to break ties, I have to break bonds. But the Page of Rods may not be, like, maybe you're in an intimate, you know, they could be an adult. Pages can also be immature at heart, immature people, or young at heart people. So they may be telling you, we got to break up. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. It could be they're telling you, this could be your kids saying, I got to break bonds with the school I'm in. I don't want to go to this college anymore, or I don't want to go to this, be in this program anymore. Or it could be somebody else in your family that's like, you know, I want to break bonds with you. We don't see eye to eye. Maybe one of your siblings is going to get riled up and tell you that. I don't know, but it comes up like their message to you is, in some form or fashion, they want to break bonds or ties with something. For some of you, it's with you. For some of you, they're just letting you know there's something they don't want to continue anymore. For some of you, this is you, because it really does sound like that with what came up in Wheel of Fortune. Some of you, you're going to hear, I'm going in my own business, I'm going in a new direction, I'm starting my own business. Again, this could be you, this could be your higher self talking to you. It could be that. Don't ever underestimate the power of your higher self, because it does talk to you whether you hear it or not. You know, the energy of canceling things and shoving off and moving in a new direction comes up here. It could even be, you may have somebody in your family, a sibling, a child, could even be you, that wants to move to another country or way across the country that you live in. That's also possible here with the Page of Rods. So as I've said with several of the signs, because people cards, court cards keep wanting to show up in this mid-month update, which doesn't usually happen quite this much, but it's happening a lot in this mid-month of June, it does make it more confusing to figure out who the people cards are talking about, because this is a general reading and it's only 2 cards. So always good to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture. So I hope these messages were of help to you. Now on to the sign of Libra. And the first card you have, Libra, is the 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles is being tired and exhausted of your hard work and efforts, but gaining financial gain and rewards from your hard work and effort. I feel that there's things you're focusing on and possibly concerned about your money. You may be worried about it. Like, if I don't do enough to boost up my income, I could have problems or regret it. So I feel like there's this energy of wanting to see your income increasing, worrying about it. You may even take on new work, new business, to try to fluff up your income. Some of you Libras don't trust how things are being run out in the world with governments. Or things of that nature, and you may feel like, oh, or like you don't trust what the stock market's going to do, or you don't trust something. Some of you are looking at it like that. Not all of you. Some of you just want to see your finances increase because there's some big shifts, changes, or moves you are anticipating coming up, or that you know will be coming up, and you don't feel like you're financially secure enough. For some of you, you are not feeling secure about what's going on out there, and so you're like, uh-oh, I want to be prepared. You may also feel like taking care of things to do with family or your home or family members is starting to put some kind of strain on you financially speaking. You may really have this strong feeling like, I got to get everything in order. I got to get my ducks in a row, especially about money. Some of you Libras may have changed jobs recently, or you will be changing jobs soon. Some of you may be talking to some people that you know, either financial advisors or people that you know that are really good with money, about advice about, should I invest in crypto? Should I get rid of it? Should I sell it? Should I invest in the stock market? Should I take my money out? What's going to happen with the banks? Like, some of you Libras may be wanting to seek out, like I said, people that you know already that are like in the know about that, or professionals like financial investment advisors. So the card you have with it is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is a earth sign person. This is either a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. That could be their sun sign, their rising sign, or their moon sign. That could also be you, Libra, if you're born on the Virgo-Libra cusp. You know, situation update, my guides say. There could be somebody that wants to come in and help you out financially, or wants to financially invest in something that you're doing. I feel like you're gonna, if this is a person, not you, you're gonna get along with this Knight of Pentacles really well. They're quite astute in whatever field they're in. And I feel for many of you, this Knight of Pentacles is somebody that tends to take the moral high ground in situations. And they're quite diverse in their thinking. They may be somebody that you're connected to romantically, or somebody that you're close to that may say, Libra, you need to get more focused in your thinking about, they may be, I don't feel in a negative way. I feel like they're encouraging you. And I feel that you look at them like they're somebody that's well off. You may look at them like, you may feel like they're kind of fickle at times, though. Emotionally fickle, or with their decision making, you may feel they're fickle. They could be someone that could even like financially help you out in some way by giving you a job, or giving you some money, investing in you, loaning you money, giving you great advice. I definitely get the vibe this Knight of Pentacles is somebody that has a lot of knowledge under their belt, and I feel that they have good financial knowledge, possibly better than you. Or I'm not putting you down in that regard. I'm saying they may do it for a living, or they may have, grown up in a family that is, knows a lot about money, or has talked to them a lot about money, or they study it, or they follow things to do with the financial world. But I don't feel that this is a negative person for you. This feels like a helpful person. So always watch your rising sign, your moon sign, and your sun sign to get a more complete picture in these general readings that I put on here on YouTube. It'll help you out more than if you just only listen to your sun sign. So I hope this reading was of help too, and I hope it made sense. Now on to the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, the first card you have is the Hermit, which is, this is spiritual guidance. This is your spirit guides lighting the way, showing you the path to go, watching you, guiding you, protecting you. This could also be you. You could be the Hermit, where you're taking a step back of a situation, getting the lay of the land before you proceed forward. But either way, you are still going to be guided by your spirit guides. This is a month for you, Scorpio, where I feel a lot of you put all your cards on the table, or you put your money on the table. In some ways, I feel, Scorpio, you may be a little tired of being the solution bringer for people, your friends, your family, people at work. You may feel like, why am I always the solution bringer? Why am I always the troubleshooter? Why am I always the knowledge bearer? You may be asking yourself some questions this month of, whom do I trust? And You may also be asking yourself, who do you want to align yourself with and where does your future lie? So you may really feel like you're working for people that don't appreciate you, or you're surrounding with yourself with people that you're not sure. Your feelings may be changing about some people. And your guides are saying to you, Scorpio, step into the light. We're showing you what is real and what it's not what's real and what's false. It's kind of that. We're showing you what's real and we're showing you what's false. We're also showing you who's in the light and who's in the dark. You may be finding out some new insights and information in June and maybe even in July that are going to set you off on a new career path or course of action that you wish to take. There could be some old worn out path that you're done with now. You want to be on new terra firma, my guides say. You want to be on new ground. And you may be asking yourself, where can I rise and aspire to greatness? Do you feel like you're reaching your potential? Are you reaching the level of what you want to attain in your career or in your social life or in your friendships? You know, this is like, have you reached the levels of what you really want to aspire to? So look at the card you have with it. You have Seven of Cups. That's scattered energy, scattered thinking, scattered emotions. Choose wisely from the illusions around you. Difficulty in making a decision or a choice. This can also be dreams coming true. It could mean that you have too much on your plate. You may feel like, you know what, so many things are out of whack. Either you think they're too out of whack in the world going on around you or in your own personal life, or both. I get you feeling like things are too much is out of whack and it's not like totally sitting well with you. You may want to have more prominence. You may want to be, where can I gain the most respectability and get the most, and gain the most respect from others. Like, yeah, respect is coming up here. You may get invited to attend some kind of event or gathering. And this is going to be revealing to you in some way, show you the true colors of people, and maybe show you some new people that you can align yourself with. You may, at this event, you could even find somebody to have a sexual encounter with. It could turn into something more and be, romantic, or for some of you, it could just be, a sexual chemistry and a fling. I feel that Scorpios are going to be given a lot of thought to grounding themselves. You may feel like you've been on the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride and that you're like, I want to get off this ride and I want my feet firmly planted on the ground, and I want to feel, you may feel like you want more solidarity in your life, more stability, more connectedness, more respectability, and more respect from others. I feel Scorpios want to attain to a higher level. If it's not materially, financially, and all that, it could be spiritually, because you did get the Hermit that showed up here, and it is the most spiritual card in the deck, in my opinion. So think on this and watch your rising sign, sun sign, and moon sign to get a more complete and clear picture in these general readings. So I hope these messages were of help to you. Now on to Sagittarius. Hey Sagittarius, first card you got, 10 of Rods. This is moving on to new and better horizons with 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. Those 10 rods those 10 of rods are actually knowledge and experience that you've gained that are going to help you as you move on to the new and better horizons. I feel that Sagittarians are starting to think about how they can better complete their life. So you may have been recently looking at what's missing, what's lacking, what gaps and spaces in my life do I need to fill? And if you've been like putting things off or procrastinating, I feel like you're kind of getting away from that. I feel that the lunar eclipse in your sign in Sagittarius on May 26, 2021 is urging you to do this. Wanting to build stronger foundations in your life. And you may even be giving some thought to what you can teach or what you can learn, or a combination of the two. And I see Sagittarians saying to themselves, I have to build my life on a stronger foundation, or build my life on a strong foundation. So anything you can do to upgrade that, to build stronger foundations in your life, I feel that that is where your focus is going to be. You're going to be searching for that target, and you want to hit that bullseye. You may feel like, I get some of you Sagittarians looking back and feeling like you wasted too much time on superficiality, things that don't really matter now. Maybe you wasted too much money or time on buying things that you don't really care about, or, I don't know. Superficiality is different for everybody. What's superficial to me might not be superficial to you. But I feel like, or frivolousness. I see you like, where did I waste my time? Where did I waste my money? Where did I waste my energy? I feel like Sagittarians are kind of like reviewing this now. I see you definitely gaining momentum, and you're going to be pushing forward on some project, plan, or idea. But what is that going to be will be different for all of you. The card you have that came up with it is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is an air sign person. This is either an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an air sign. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. Pages can also be messengers. And this would be a messenger about wisdom, truth, or knowledge. Some of you are going to be captivated by somebody you're going to be talking to. This could be somebody you already know. It could be somebody you haven't met yet. And they could be like imparting wisdom to you that helps you get some ingenious insights and ideas. I feel like they're looking at you like they want you to like slow down, settle down, and understand things better. This could be somebody you're in a relationship with. This could be a teacher, a boss, a mentor. And I feel like you look at them like they're quite ingenious in their thinking. So this could be even a good friend to you that you feel like, wow, you know what? They really got good insights, good knowledge, good information. I need to talk to them more, get more insights, because I feel like you're doing this, like wanting to build strong foundations, wanting to fill the gaps and holes in your life, wanting to pursue certain things. And this Page of Swords feels to me like they are bringing you knowledge or wisdom in some way. You could find yourself getting entrenched in a new area of study, or in some new area that you want to pursue as a business or as a career. The Page of Swords could also be somebody that's inspiring you to think on broader terms. Maybe they look at you, Sagittarius, like you've been down this path of too one-sidedness, and they want you to broaden your scope, your view. So for some of you, this could be you, this Page of Swords. For some of you, this could be your higher self trying to get you to see that, or somebody in the spirit world that's deceased trying to get you to see that, or it could be somebody in the living to get you to see that. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I hope it made sense. Watch your rising sign, sun sign, and moon sign to get a more complete picture for sure about what's going on here for you. So now on to the sign of Capricorn. And the first card you have, Capricorn, is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is being trapped in an emotional prison that you can't see how to get out of. Or it could be trapped and bound to a situation. You're not sure how to get yourself out of it either. There could be like unknowns, like secrets or unknown factors happening around it. I feel that some of you Capricorns have been getting some like mixed signals, confusing messages, or false information that's making you feel like you don't know what's going on fully. I feel like there's somebody that's been talking to you. Now, it could be somebody you're watching on YouTube, right? I mean, if you're watching astrology, tarot, or other things about things going on out in the world, but it could be people that you talk to on a regular basis. It could be a spouse, a significant other, a friend, it could be a sibling. Think of all the possibilities here. But you've got somebody that's telling you something that's either conflicting information or untrue information, or a combination of things. You may feel like you wish you had the gumption to make the change, to shift the balance of what's going on. But for some reason, there's a deep-seated fear or anxiety or concern that if you make the decision to shift or change things, that you could be wrong. So to me, it feels like Capricorn right now is afraid of making a mistake. But I feel like part of the confusion of this being trapped situation is because of something you're listening to. Someone or multiple things you're listening to, it's making you feel like you don't want to take the risk or chance to make some change. Because my guides are saying, Capricorns are thinking, I've put all my eggs in this basket. And it's like you're afraid that you're wrong. You're afraid. Maybe you've already put your eggs in this basket. Either you're afraid to put your eggs in a basket over here, or you already did it. And now you're afraid, like you made wrong decisions. I honestly feel like there's something going on with Capricorn in your life, whether it's a love relationship or work or your health or stuff you believe in, that's not in balance. I feel like Capricorns are out of balance here. Now, you've got the Five of Swords with it, and the Five of Swords is a card that means standing your ground, drawing a line in the sand, standing up against any gossipers, naysayers, or detractors. If you're in a battle with someone over something, you're very likely to win. It's can be standing up for yourself, which is funny because in Eight of Swords, it sounds like you don't want to do it because you're afraid you could be wrong and you don't want to make any shifts or changes. But here, this is a card that would indicate that you would do it. I do feel when it comes down to it, Capricorn, ultimately you are going to confront somebody that you believe has been BSing you. I don't really feel that this is going to occur in the month of June. I feel it's far more likely that this will occur in July, possibly August for some of you, but I really get like midpoint to later, midpoint of July or later that I feel you do this confronting. You know, if you're suspicious of someone, some of you are going to think I'm nuts. I can hear it already. She's goofy. Where'd she pick up this stuff? But this is what I get. I feel that some of you Capricorns, if you're suspicious, you may, this is the exact words I heard, put a tail on someone. So you may hire a private investigator to follow somebody or to track them in some other way. Like maybe it's not going to be to have them follow them around, somebody you're suspicious of and don't trust what they're doing. Maybe there's other ways you're going to try to get to the bottom of the truth. I do feel at some point you're going to be like, game over, jigs up. What do you have to say about this? And you're going to present them with something either you investigated on your own or you paid somebody else to investigate and give you the information, or some other way that you found something out and you are going to confront the person or entity of whatever it is that you feel has been BSing you or is saying things that you're like, it's keeping you trapped. It's keeping you in a state of confusion. It's making you feel like you don't want to risk losing it all because you have put a lot of time, energy, and effort into something already. But here I feel, even though that's what came up in Eight of Swords, Five of Swords negates it. In the end, you will confront, you will, I don't know how else to put this. I'm going to say it this way. I feel you put somebody in the hot seat. You do. You're going to confront somebody or put somebody in the hot seat. Where's that going to happen for you, Capricorn? I don't know, because it's different for all of you. So please watch your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign to get a more complete and clear picture in these general readings, and maybe it'll tell you more who this is. Some of you may listen to this and go, I know exactly who that is. So you have to see how it plays out. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the sign of Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. You got Seven of Cups to start out with, and the other sign that got that was Libra. So your sister sign, Libra, also got Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is scattered energy, scattered thinking. Oh, wait, was it? Hold on. No, I'm sorry. It wasn't Libra. Why do I keep doing that? It wasn't Libra. It was Scorpio. So Scorpio and Aquarius both got Seven of Cups. This is scattered energy, scattered thinking, scattered emotions. Choose wisely from the illusions around you. Difficulty in making a decision or a choice about something. Could be a dream come true. Could having a lot on your plate. You're overworking your mind. You're overworking your mind. You're overthinking things, Aquarius. It's like, how do I heal this? How do I fix that? How do I take care of this? How do I take care of that? You're like, you do have a lot on your plate and you are overthinking these things and you're kind of worrying about them. And I feel like it's stuff you want to heal or fix or take care of. And it's like, in the middle of June, you're like all over the place about it. And you may kind of feel like, how do I hold this all together? I want to keep everything cohesive and together, and I don't want everything to fall to crap or fall apart. But you're going to feel this motivation where you're going to want to push forward on your ideas and push forward on your agendas, even though you've got this like cloudiness going on around you. You may feel strongly at this time that you would like to connect with somebody that could give you really strong advice or guidance or help in some kind of project or an idea that you have. Because I feel like it's like you want somebody to kind of not save the day, but, you know, be helpful to you and steer you in the right direction and help you get out of all this, you know, cloudy things that you're having to worry about this, that, and fix this and heal that. You want somebody to come in and like point you in the right direction, give you good guidance and advice. You may even be in a position in the month of June that you don't know if you really trust your own mind. You may feel like, I don't know if I can trust what I think about this or what I feel I should do about that. You may feel like, I don't, this really does come up as mental confusion for Aquarius strongly. So the card you have with it is the Empress, which is a maternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, and protecting you, giving you like looking after you. This could be a maternal figure in the living, a mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, someone like a mother figure to you. It could be you. This could indicate the birth of a child. It could also indicate the birth of a project, business, plan, or an idea. I feel that Aquarians are going to start to simmer down and think, I'm going to work on things I can control. You're going to work on handling things that you have control over. You're not going to let yourself be, I feel like you do like get it together. I don't know how else to say that. And you may feel like there's some things that have been in the making, a long time coming. And I feel that some of you Aquarians are going to start to feel like you want to situate your life better. Like want situations to be more cohesive for you, make more sense to you, be more streamlined, not so, but you're going to want to be in control of it. So some of you may want to start your own business because you feel like you'll have more control over it, or you want to get rid of certain things or eliminate things that you feel are pulling you apart and pulling you in too many different directions. So you may want to streamline a business or streamline your job or streamline your life in some way and simplify your life in some way. I feel that some of you Aquarians may also be questioning, what do you feel about religion or spirituality, or what you link up to, your link or connection to your spirit guides, to your deceased loved ones, to your higher self, like to the divine source, to the universe, whatever it is you believe in. You may be giving some thought about how you link up to that. Some of you do feel to me, some of you Aquarians feel to me like you want to see certain things in your life advance, grow, and change. And for some of you, it is connected to spirituality or your connection to the divine. Things that you may feel are like bigger or greater than yourself, outside of yourself. So I don't know. I hope this made sense to you, and I hope it was of help. So now on to the sign of Pisces. Hi, Pisces. The first card you have is the World. So this is control. This is about control. The planets in the heavens, the spirit guides around you are conspiring to give you more control. Or you could feel like you have the lack of control. This could be karmic cycles ending and new karmic cycles beginning. Some situations going on either in your life or out in the world is making you question your place in the world, how you feel, where do you fit in, where do you belong, what do you want to see manifest in your life. Some of you Pisces have felt like you have put a lot of energy into being consistent or consistency happening in your life. Some of you have had concerns about what is going to get you through. And that could be get you through, maybe you felt emotionally challenged or depressed about things that have gone on out in the world. Or you may have felt that way about your education or your job or relationships. And I get like the collective consciousness of Pisces thinking or saying to themselves, what can I do? What can get me through this? What can get me through? And you may feel a little annoyed in some ways because you've watched other people like storm ahead, where you felt like, well, their lives are moving forward or they're charging ahead. And here I am like contending with what can I do to get me through? Or where is my place in this world now? You may be someone, Pisces, some Pisces out there that have sought to alleviate stress through a lot of distractions. This could be distractions of TV, the internet, maybe some things that have been healthy and good, and maybe some things that have not been healthy and good for you. I do feel that you have really done your best lately, especially, to stay as positive and as grounded as you can. And I do feel that you do care, like you want people to see you as somebody that's, you know, really funny or creative or intelligent. I do feel, even though I knew a Pisces years ago that told me that they didn't care what other people thought of them. And that was absolutely not true. So, you know, I don't know. I know some Pisces now. I do feel that you do kind of care about what people, how you're perceived by others. You could argue it, but it's coming up here in this card to me. So here you have with it the Hanged Man, which is being in limbo, not moving forward, not moving backward, and being in a state of suspended animation. And you have to use your own psychic ability when you are in the Hanged Man position. It's like forcing you to use your own intuition, whether you want to or you don't. I feel that many Pisces feel like this is crazy times I find myself in. And I feel like you're kind of up in the air, like, which way are things going to go? How are things going to go out in the world? I feel like you're very tentative, like you don't want to hang your hat on like, yeah, this is how it's going to go now. I feel like you're like, yeah, well, we'll see how it's going to go. I feel like some of you want to define yourself in some way, and you're looking for something to help define you. Maybe you want to define yourself through your beliefs. Maybe you're looking to define yourself through a job or a career path, or in a relationship. But I feel like, and you may say, what is she talking about? I don't know. You got to sit with this a little bit. Don't just jump to no. The word no right when you hear this. Some of you have been in a situation where you've been waiting. You feel like you've been waiting or put on hold, and you're waiting for something good to come along. What is it you're waiting for? Is it a new job? Is it a love partner? Is it new opportunity or some advancement in your career? It's like for some of you, not all of you, but some of you are like waiting for something, or maybe you're waiting for an approval on a loan, or approval to adopt a child, or an approval to get a loan, or approval to get some kind of permit or something that you're seeking. Some of you Pisces may need to get your thyroid checked. If you've been feeling sluggish or slow, or if you have any lump of any kind that appears on your neck, you may have a goiter, or some kind of issue with your thyroid could be showing up here. Some of you are like well-versed in certain subjects, but you may feel like you want to be even more well-versed than what you are. So you could be thinking of taking some classes online, or expanding some kind of esoteric knowledge, or expanding your knowledge on something. For some of you Pisces, comes up here. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special videos I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I use a variety of divination tools for very specific topics for each sign of the zodiac to give you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, I always post my most recent video series I've recorded down below in the description box in the Show More section Or you can go to my website, theluckymermaid.com, and go to the videos tab on my menu and click on that. And you'll see all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for on very specific topics. And you just click on the zodiac sign you want under the heading you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series I've recorded, my most recent one, hot off the presses, is my June 2021 mid-month Psychic Tarot update for each sign of the zodiac. I did the center of the Celtic Cross, which is 6 cards for each sign. That link is down below. The next most recent series that I recorded is the solar eclipse in Gemini, June 10th, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those predictions go out 6 months. And I use the exact same format for the other most recent video series I recorded for the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, May 26, 2021, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. I highly recommend, if you know your rising sign, to watch both your rising sign and your moon sign in those videos. Also, my Saturn in Aquarius Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, those predictions go out in time for 3 years and go out until March of 2023. If you haven't checked them out yet, you might want to do so. If you would like to help support my channel and the readings that I do here on YouTube, you could donate to my channel. I have a donation link down below underneath all the video links I have posted below. There's a donation link connected to PayPal. And I want to give a big thank you to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help and it does mean a lot to me. So thank you so very much for that. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools there, usually tarot, but sometimes I use my crystal and other oracle cards, and I write those predictions out usually. Sometimes I do a video, but that's rare. I usually put them in writing, and many people find those predictions resonate with them. I had somebody ask me recently, they asked me about who are these predictions for? I feel if you're drawn to go look at them and read them, then there's going to be some part of that message, because they're long. They're not like one paragraph. Sometimes they're like 4 or 5 paragraphs long. There's some message in there that I believe will apply to those who feel drawn to go look at those messages. So I hope to see you over there on my social media pages, and thank you so much for checking them out. So I hope you have phenomenal and wondrous blessings come to you the second half of this month of June, which might be feeling kind of tumultuous for some people. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.